Alright, here is the Inkbird Plus dual display seedling heat mat. Now I've got it turned on at the moment because I'm about to drop some seeds. I got these ultra white Botulocias from Stu, one of the members of the group, so thanks Stu. I've put 3 seeds down on a seed soak. They've been down for 6 hours. I think that's probably long enough. Normally, you can leave it overnight, 8 hours, no more than 12 hours, but I've put mine on for 6 hours. I'm a bit impatient, so we're going to drop them. Now the Inkbird heat mat, it comes with the dual display, so you've got the set temperature button just here, which is 35 degrees, and then it shows the real temp, which is 35 degrees as well. So I've also got a temperature gauge, thermal temperature gauge. Now if I measure that now, it's actually measuring 33 degrees. So that's fine, give or take 1 or 2 degrees. So just remember, when you've got your seed soil box sitting on top of it, by the time the heat gets to the top of the soil where the seed is, it's obviously going to lose heat. So I like to measure the soil using this thermal gun, and I like to get it around 27 degrees. So we've got our little box just there sitting on there. Now it's been sitting on there for about 10 minutes since I've turned it on. I've put seed soil in there. I've given it a good moist mix with some water. Current temperature is sitting on 25 degrees. Now that's pretty good. I'm going to put some seeds in shortly, and then I'm going to come back in about an hour, maybe half an hour, and just measure the soil again. I want to get it around 27 degrees. I think that's pretty good. Therefore, with the this dual display here, I might actually bring that down to 30 degrees, and then the real temp will set for 30 degrees, and I might get 27 at the top of the soil. So we're going to drop some seeds right now. Now I've had these soaking. There's 3 seeds in there. I've already got quite a few chili plants germinated, so I don't want to go overboard because I've only got a small backyard. So we're going to drop them straight in the soil. If I can get it with the tweezers. There's one there. Come on, mate. One there. One there, and one there. Now normally when I drop seedlings, I normally put I normally put 2 per cell. It's not guaranteed that every seed's going to be viable and everything's going to germinate, so it's good to plant 2, maybe 3 seeds and see what pops up. In this case I've already got quite a few germinations, so I'm just dropping 1 of each. Now what I'm going to do is sprinkle a little bit of soil just on the top of it like that. Not too much, spread it out a bit. They don't need to go that far down. It's usually about 5 mils. Give it a press down. Like that. And then what I normally do is get a spray bottle and just lightly spray that top soil that I just put on there so it's just moist. And if we give that a measure, it's still sitting at 24.8. Just grabbing a water bottle, and we'll just give that a light spray, that's not even on spray. And just give that a light spray with that soil that we just put on there. And while you're doing this, just make sure the seed doesn't pop back through the soil. Sometimes a splurge of water can actually hit the soil and the seed ends up sitting on top of the soil. So just make sure that doesn't happen. I think that's pretty good. You can give it a little pat down as well. Now bear in mind, everyone's got their own way of sowing seeds. Some people want to do different temperatures for their seed, up to 30 degrees. You know, everyone's got their own way. This is the way I like to do it. Now, there's probably no point measuring the soil here, but it gives me an indication of 24.8. So that's good. So what I'm going to do is put the humidity dome on. Make sure these vents are covered. 35 and 35. And then in about half an hour, maybe an hour, I'll come back and I'll measure that soil. And if it's sitting up to say 29 degrees, I might in fact just lower the set temperature on here, the bottom one, down to say 30, and then I'll come back in an hour's time and I'll measure the soil again. If it's in and around 27, 27.5, that's perfect, and I'm just going to let it there until it pops through. So thanks for watching, guys. If you've got any questions, just drop a post.